Huge fight at welterweight is upon us. Jack Della Maddalena is in black. Gilbert Torino Burns is in green.
And said going into Kill Cliff with all those super high-level fighters, he said being out of shape and being out of the room for a while, it took him time to get back going, but once he got going, he felt as good as he always have.
Body kick and a low leg kick out of Torino early. Some of the loudest ovations all week have been reserved for Gilbert Burns, who lives about 55 minutes north of here in Boca Raton.
It's always nice to see a guy earn respect to the crowd just through hard work and being available, being present. And Gilbert's just a really good guy. And it comes off every time you meet, every time you talk to him. You see how awesome a person Gilbert Burns is as he gets his first takedown.
He's losing the back control.
Jack's doing a really good job of making sure that left leg doesn't get to the back and get the hook in.
Gilbert dragged him down. He's got his back here. This is early in the fight as well. Gilbert's got to be careful he doesn't wind up on the bottom. Great job turning it around.
Jack's doing a really good job of isolating a hand that kept him up, just making sure he never allowed Torino to get his hands locked and secure his position. Della Maddalena was making sure to control the right underhook. He's got a circle to that side to try to break away from Gilbert Burns. Gilbert goes level change again. Jack Della finds the octagon side.
Oh! Big knee by Della Maddalena.
That was close.
We just saw in our isolation monitor that knee from Della Maddalena looked as though it was legal. Burns' knee had lifted just off the canvas. Della Maddalena just touching that lower half of Burns.
Well, he's building his reads. Della Maddalena is such a high-level striker. One of the more interesting prospects in this division.
He's so good at mixing up his combinations to the head and to the body. Just one of the absolute best boxers in this division.
Burns loads up on a right hand just out of range.
And the one thing about Jack Della is you'll never see him come out of position when he's boxing. His hands are always where they're supposed to be. You see that Gilbert's lunging a little bit. But Della Maddalena staying in position, hands up, always moving, always watching. He switches between stances effortlessly, too. He can switch between stances in the middle of his combination. Very impressive.
And look how he ripped to the body there. It's one of the best attributes that he has is his body punching.
Oh, you remember that one fight that he had to do along the octagon side? He was just digging body shots. Kid crumbled.
Beautiful counter strikes from Della Maddalena.
And that right there is a byproduct of him staying in position, not evading so far out of range that he can't counter. He was able to just slip there and in return with a nice combination.
Also not loading up on any of these shots. They're all coming with no telegraph, clean technique.
Just a very measured individual across the board. Energy, conservation during fight week. Doesn't give us a ton in the fighter meetings.
He doesn't, John, but you can tell that he's being very thoughtful. He's telling you exactly what you need to know about him in this fight, but he's not going to just be big personality, smiling, hugging.
Right.
He's going to just tell you what he's here to do. Dude's here to do a job.
Nice shot by Gilbert.
Beautiful level change by Torino.
Oh, big right hand from Burns late in the round. All right, round 2 here. Henry Hooft acknowledging the speed advantage he thinks his guy Gilbert Burns has against Jack Della Maddalena. Ben Vickers out of Scrappy MMA on the other side, manning the corner of Della Maddalena. Pretty good counter right by Burns.
The difference in between the two of them when they're standing up is the fluidity of Della Maddalena and the ability to exchange not just one shot, but combinations to different parts of the body. He's so good at mixing things up. Like right there.
Shot from Burns.
Beautiful job by Burns. He's got him down again.
Got him in a cradle there. Just trying to secure him. It's not a great position in mixed martial arts because your hands are tied up so you can't do damage, but it does keep him secure. Jack's got to attack the lock on the cradle to try to get up. Him grabbing the leg keeps him in that cradle. He's got to be attacking the hands of Gilbert Burns to try to break that lock, then he can stand up. Now he's got a chance.
Yeah, these subtle stance switches from Della Maddalena.
And what you're starting to see now is once Gilbert has read the top, very nice shot.
That elbow was nasty by Burns.
But again, Gilbert's looking for one shot on the feet, whereas Jack is mixing things up better.
Look at the swelling on the eye of Della Maddalena. The left eye has a mouse under it.
That's from that big elbow, right?
From that big elbow.
Double jab there from Della Maddalena. Under 3 minutes here to go, round 2.
Great defense there by Della Maddalena, just outside the range of power.
Burns loads up, lands a right hand.
But again, there's the difference. Yeah. One shot versus multiple shots.
I mean, in all that, Jack was able to land the left hand uppercut to the body.
Yeah, and then look at that. Pulls back, lands the counter left. We're just seeing the difference in the technique. Della Maddalena is just more polished on the feet. A much more efficient striker. But Burns still has tremendous power.
Burns feeling some of those Della Maddalena strikes there.
But that's the difference, right, Joe? That's the difference in a guy that's been boxing and a jiu-jitsu world champion that's developed some really good striking.
Yes.
But you can tell that Della Maddalena's been striking from a very, very young age.
Yeah, there's a big difference in the technique. And the comprehension, like it's just got so many more tools at his disposal.
Burns needs to go chase down another takedown.
Oh, nice right hand. Big right hand by Burns. And that's what Gilbert can do, though. He can snipe, and he does that significant power. And look at this, takedown again.
Nice sequence from Burns, the big right hand, and his 5th takedown of the fight.
Della Maddalena's trying to turn it around. He gets him to the cradle again.
The 2 biggest shots of this round were landed by Gilbert Burns.
Yes.
The elbow and then that big right hand.
Yep.
You hear Della Maddalena's corner yelling, break the grip.
Easier said than done when you're dealing with a guy like Burns. That nasty grappling that Burns has. He's got to pass over that leg and he's in full mount. Della Maddalena do a great job right there at hip escaping. Trying to set up a triangle. Oh, Burns is on his back. He's got his back. Della Maddalena is doing a good job of keeping 2-on-1 and keeping that arm on the outside. But he doesn't have it anymore. Body triangle now for Gilbert on the right side as well. Big round for Gilbert Burns.
No doubt about it. Some big moments for Durinho late in round 2. Had the elbow early. Ben Vickers acknowledging to Jack Della Maddalena that he did lose that second round. 5 minutes now to decide it. Right hand over the top lands cleanly for Della Maddalena. Now the left hand gets home.
Della Maddalena's corner in between rounds calling for him to try to finish this fight. And let's see how he goes about doing that. If he picks up the pace, digs in with more power shots, and if that possibly leaves him exposed to a takedown attempt.
Oh, head kick and a good counter right from Della Maddalena.
Big shots by Della Maddalena. Digs to the body. Big jab up top.
Those shots, yep, they have taken an effect on Dorino. That's why he's taking him down. Jack Della having good balance there. He's got to try to get his foot to the mat. Gilbert's attacking the top of the knee. Now he's got a chance. Jack has got to start to sprawl, stuff Gilbert's head.
Nice elbow by Jack. Gilbert's got him down. Oh, look at this.
Mistake there by Della Maddalena. You don't punch when you're getting taken down. You go defense first, and then when you get back to safety, you can start trying to attack.
And you see Burns has now been busted open.
Gilbert's got him down.
Burns 6 for 10 unofficially on his takedowns tonight. Close fight with 3 minutes to go.
Oh yeah, very close fight. And it's imperative that Della Maddalena does not allow Gilbert Burns to gain control. He's tired. The fight's been long and hard and grueling. He has got to explode back to his feet right now.
Burns working right in front of his corner men. Henry Hoof, Daniel Evangelista, Vicente Luque. First time facing top 5 opposition for Perth's Della Maddalena.
Jack's back up to his feet.
He's got to attack the hands. Nope, you can't make mistakes, Della Maddalena. That's a mistake there, trying to wizard kick. Now Burns has got him secured. And if he doesn't do something right now, they will end the fight just like this. Gilbert has such great top control.
Under 2 minutes to go.
A lot of times, man, it's a small detail that can cost you. And Jack Della Maddalena's decision to try that kick. Oh, he got away.
He rolled out of it. He rolled out of it. Beautiful job by Jack. Nice in the body.
Body for Della Maddalena.
Gilbert's hurt.
Oh, Burns covered up and now elbows. Della Maddalena can smell the finish.
Oh, my goodness.
Burns trying to survive the final minute plus.
That's it. That's it.
17 in a row for Jack Della Maddalena. Welcome to the top 5.
Huge moment for Jack Della Maddalena.
Wow.
To be able to get out of that position, turn it around, hurt Gilbert Burns, and stop him.
He knew that Gilbert was going to shoot again, and he just threw that knee right up the middle. Burns ran into it, and Jack Della went all gas to try to get the finish. What a moment for Jack Della Maddalena.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Murgliato has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 43 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by